Son of a star. One, two, three, four, five.
People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now, people, the first thing that is popping in the news is that we saw that it was a very red Tuesday. We are speaking about a couple of persons got taken out. We are speaking about in a very cold and callous way. And the first person I am going to speak about is a middle to elderly man that got taken out in a place called Pembroke Hall. Now, people, based on word on the street, it is said that they got into some sort of verbal altercation, some sort of heated discussion during the election or on election day, and the man told him that, listen, don't worry, we are going to meet again. And people, so said, based on word on the street, so done. Because based on the information, it is that he picked up at least 15 to 20 pieces. So people, we have to ask the question, what type of heated debate were they discussing? Were they discussing political violence? Were they discussing JLP and PNP? So people, just logic tells me that there is more to this story. It tells me that there is more than meets the eye. It tells me that something is into something, and people, like them say, wherever there is smoke, there is fire. However, we understand as it pertains to Jamaica, they have no regards for life. They have no regards for law. They have no regards for nothing. And life is worth but a nickel or a dime. So people, the moral of the story is this. You cannot just look on a person and tell what is in their past, what is in their heart. So even though this man might be perceived as an innocent victim, people, we don't know whose foot he stepped on. We don't know who he has crossed in the past. And we don't know the underlying story. This is just based on word on the street. And people, like them say, word on the street is not always 100%. It is not evident. It is like hearsay. Point blank and period. So also you have to also realize that in Jamaica you cannot engage in any sort of argument with anybody because you don't know who is who, you don't know which part is where, you don't know what a person can do, you don't know what this person know, you don't know what is in this person's heart, you don't know what type of stress this person has. So therefore people, like them say, misery likes company, and if somebody's life is miserable, they have no problem in making yours miserable also, and also your family, because you understand the ripple effect. So therefore, don't take any sort of threat lightly, even if it's a little teenager, even if it's a schoolers, even if it is an older person or a younger person. Me just said, people know people. People know evil people, and they are just itching to make somebody else's life go away. We are speaking about Baba, we are speaking about Tata, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now, before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source, and I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. And also, please subscribe to this channel. We're speaking about True Jamaica Buzz, and when you subscribe, please press the notification bell or icon, and also press all in the option. Now, people, still on the topic or the theme of Red Up Tuesday. People, in this case, the person that you're looking at, he is not an innocent victim. He is a person that had a past, and the past seems to have come back and haunt him. So people, take a listen, take a look to this audio and video, and then I'll give my piece.
The youth are married to a cat on the banks named Kenisha. But all bad boy because he did go on with over upon the banks and have to run away to Clarendon. And when in there Clarendon, he go with one bag of down there and shooting and robbing and all this. And police did want him hot. And he run away, come back up Punish Town. But this time I don't want March Pen Road in the day. So it look like he come up in a town or whatever it is. March Pen Road in the day.
I just saw that them just come from around the shop. I saw that them just passed.
Now, people, like I said, based on word on the street, and this is my disclaimer, as it pertains to word on the street, it is not 100% proof. It can be kind of iffy at times. However, based on word on the street, It is said that this man had a very checkered past. That means that he might have some dopey we are talking about under him sleeve or in the bag. So that means that we are speaking about a person that is a crime instigator, a person that is involved in all sorts of passa and mix-up as it pertains to the law. So therefore, we have quite a few dopey under him belt. So therefore, we are not speaking about an innocent victim. And like you heard, based on word on the street or based on the person that is narrating this audio or video, him said that he was living in Spanish Town by the banks. Him create all sorts of catastrophe and chaos. And then he left and he went to Clarendon and he did the same thing. He was involved in all sorts of robbery, all sorts of shooting, all sorts of slap away. And he was basically hot by the popo. The popo was looking for him. However, he came back and people, when he came back, his past came back and it haunted him. Basically, karma kind of catch up on him. So people, the moral of the story is that even if there was popo and soldier corral the place, we are talking about all over the place, we are talking about state of emergency. You can't run from a case, you can't run from your girlfriend, you can't run from your picnic. However, you cannot run from your past, you cannot run from karma, and karma, it will always catch up to you. And in this case, we see that that is the case, point blank and period. Now people, the essence of the story is this. We spoke about two different persons with two different pasts. We are speaking about a person that was in some sort of verbal altercation with somebody and the person threatened him and the person came back and haunted him, basically take him out in the worstest way because we saw that he got 15 pieces. We are speaking about excess amount of shots. However, in the next case, it was a different personality. It was somebody that basically lived his life on the edge. It was somebody that was a violence producer that was always creating all sorts of things all over the place. We are talking about Spanish Town, we are talking about Clarendon, just to name a few. He was wanted for any and everything, and people, it came back to haunt him. So the moral of the story is this. You can be an upstanding citizen in Jamaica, and based on the fact that crime is running so high, you can become a victim. However, whenever you are a person that live on the edge, whenever you are a person that live by the gun, whenever you are a person that are involved in any sort of crime, any sort of robbery, any sort of thief, rete, lele, blue, blah, bling, the chances are amplified. It is up there because more than likely, like them say, every day the bucket go well, one day the bucket is going to fall out or the bottom is going to fall out. So people, in this case, in the second case, we see that that is exactly what happened. Karma basically came back and it haunted him. His past came back to haunt him, and people, deservedly so, because if you take out innocent people, you too should be taken out, point blank and period. And even though based on word on the street he was taken out by his cronies or taken out by his rivals, people, he got what he deserved, because like them say, whenever you live life on the edge, you are going to fall over the edge. And people, this man take a very big fall, just like Humpty Dumpty, point blank and period. So anyways people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion, it is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine, but let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.